September the 23rd to the 30th, 2018 will mark the annual celebration of youth development in Barbados, with a week of activities under the theme Safe Spaces for Our Youth. The National Youth Week was introduced by the Division of Youth Affairs to celebrate youth achievement, build awareness of issues confronting young people, and engage youth participation in policy and programs. This week also highlights the work of the staff in the Division of Youth Affairs and other stakeholders in furthering the youth development agenda. As is obtained in many of the ministry's programs, the National Youth Week is very pleased to have on board several planning partners: Tibet Council, the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award Barbados, the Girl Guides Association of Barbados, and the Caribbean Youth Environmental Network. These mutually beneficial partners confirm government's commitment to building alliances and networks towards achieving positive growth and development for our youth and communities. The 2018 theme, Safe Spaces for Our Young People, is in keeping with the international, regional, and local recognition that safe spaces are very critical to positive youth development. I assure you that my ministry is committed to creating and facilitating opportunities and initiatives to provide these needed safe spaces for the nation's youth. We must recognize that safe spaces go beyond physical locations, but also speak to virtual and simple, conducive environments where our young people are invited and welcome to make contributions to policy and decision-making without fear. Throughout the week, opportunities for young people to participate and have a voice will be constant, and as Minister of Youth and Community Empowerment, I invite all youth in Barbados as a whole to participate in one and all of our activities. The events. The week will commence with a church service, and this will be on the 23rd of September 2018. It will have a youth parade and a church service to bless the activities of the 4th Annual National Youth Week, and it's commencing at the Bank Hall Nazarene Church, Bank Hall St. Michael. Uniform organizations including the Barbados Cadet Corps, the Girl Guides Association of Barbados, the Barbados Boy Scouts Association, and the Barbados Landship have been invited to participate in the parade from the Eagle Hall Post Office. The service will commence at 10:30 a.m. and will involve the youth ministry of the church and representatives from organizations, representatives of uniform and non-uniform groups, and youth-focused organizations have also been invited to the service. The service commences at 10 a.m. September the 25th, 2018. National Youth Volunteer Day. Volunteerism, building youth character and community. As its name implies, the focus of National Youth Volunteer Day is one of selflessly giving back to individuals and groups. As we seek to create and advocate for safe spaces, we must be aware of and respect our environment, which includes our physical space as well as those who share in it. This is an all-day activity that can be continued at your convenience. Some of the projects already identified by partnering organizations are beautification projects, coordinated by the Duke of Edinburgh's International Award with secondary schools, and this is the secondary school Duke groups that we have in Barbados. Already on board are the St. Michael's School, the Dayton Griffith School, Queen's College, and Parkinson Secondary School. The activities will be executed at the school and the immediate environments. The CYEN Eastern Coast Cleanup, the Caribbean Youth Environmental Network, Barbados will lead a clean-up activity along the eastern coastline of Barbados. This activity continues CYEN's awareness campaign to change our bad habit of illegal dumping and littering. Individuals are encouraged to participate in this activity or identify their own. The CYEN partnership is also a part of the commitment to the Barbados International Coastal Cleanup. Please note, volunteer activities are not limited to cleanup activities or beautification projects. We are encouraging individuals and organizations to identify projects or activities and share them with us at the Division of Youth Affairs for inclusion in our promotion of activities on the day. Activities can include community needs like assistance for the elderly, food bank support, sharing professional skills in needed areas, manicure and hand massaging, hair braiding, basic health care, visiting and supporting children at elderly homes. All initiatives are welcome and will be encouraged and promoted. We encourage you to post your activities to our Facebook page, Division of Youth Barbados, and use our hashtags. This is hashtag DivYouth246, hashtag 246 Youth Week 2018, hashtag 2018 Volunteer 246, hashtag 1Volunteer 246. The National Youth Consultation. This will be held on September the 26th, 2018. The National Youth Consultation 2018 will be a collaborative effort between the Division of Youth Affairs and the Tibet Council of Barbados. It will target school leavers and young adults between the ages of 16 and 29, the defined age of youth in Barbados. Under the theme, Finding Spaces for Youth, the consultation will endeavor to engage participants in meaningful discussions on finding spaces for them in areas that they have identified as problematic through the National Youth Survey and Tibet's research findings. This year's National Youth Consultation will focus on space in the workplace. This is private sector and public sector, and entrepreneurship. Space in the workforce for persons with technical and vocational qualification. Safer space for recreation and learning. Healthier space for youth. Presentations will be made by professionals in their respective fields, with a question and comment section. The consultation will be held over one day and involve input from approximately 150 youth and stakeholders in youth development. As such, the structure of the consultation will involve presentations to be followed by roundtable youth discussions and analyzing topics and making recommendations. The consultation commences at 8:30 a.m. Ministry Team Sports. On September the 27th, 2018, the Battle of the Sexes. The Battle of the Sexes 2018 will feature a netball competition. The team will comprise staff members of the Ministry of Youth and Community Empowerment and invited youth workers and organizations. This is a friendly, relaxed activity that allows the officers in the ministry to engage and relax as participants and not as facilitators. The Richard Herbert Memorial Cricket Match. This is the second part of the ministry team sports activities. Richard Herbert is a former youth commissioner who enjoys sports and working with young people. He served on the Sports Development Committee in the Youth Development Program. Richard was the youth commissioner for Eden Lodge. The venue for the games is Eden Lodge Playing Field and Harcourt. September the 29th, 2018. Youth Enterprise Expo. The Youth Enterprise Expo is a new addition to the National Youth Week of activities. It will provide the opportunity for young entrepreneurs to showcase and market their talent, creativity, and innovation while earning an income as they present their products and services to the public. The expo will be held in the western car park of Sky Mall, which is to the left of the entrance ramp. Approximately 60 entrepreneurs will participate in the Youth Enterprise Expo, and I would like to encourage all Barbadians and visitors alike to come see and support youth business in Barbados. In addition to the entrepreneurs, officers of the Ministry of Youth and Community Empowerment will be available to share the work and answer any queries on the programs in the ministry. And the agencies of the Barbados Small Business Development Center will also be on hand to share their services. In closing, I wish to thank the officers of the Division of Youth Affairs and Community Empowerment, as well as their partners who have creatively sought to present an inclusive, dynamic week of activities, which is proactive and responsive to the expressed needs of our communities. I wish to especially extend an invitation to you, the media, to come out, support and highlight the National Youth Week and the activities for 2018. I also wish to encourage you to use September the 23rd to the 30th to highlight positive, progressive stories of young people and assist us in supporting their efforts and achievements. Community spirit grows stronger when their members positively see and celebrate. In closing, I wish to say that in 2019, we will be reaching out even more and encouraging greater partnerships with our communities to grow the celebration of youth and National Youth Week in our nation. I invite the youth of our nation and youth organizations to get involved in the week of activities and share their participation with us. Like us on Facebook, Division of Youth Barbados, and follow us on Instagram, DivYouth246, or visit the Division of Youth Affairs website at www.youthaffairs.gov.bb. I thank you.